Now we're going to talk about bathing your newborn. And what's great about these infant tubs is that you can either put them in the tub or elevate them on a surface if you have a bad back or if you're recovering from a cesarean section. Talk to your pediatrician about when you can begin giving immersion baths. Generally speaking, you should not give a boy an immersion bath if he's been circumcised and it's not fully healed, but you can give a baby an immersion bath with an umbilical cord still intact. Before you even start, find a draft-free area. And do yourself a favor, take the phone off the hook and turn off your cell phone so that you're not tempted to leave the baby for 1 second. So let's talk about what you should have on hand. It's best to have a couple of these hoodie towels around. It's also good to have 2 washcloths, one that is designated for face only. You don't want to use a washcloth to clean the baby's bottom and then clean the baby's face with the same washcloth. Along the same lines, it's good to have a separate face-only water because most probably the first thing your baby will do when he gets in the water is pee, and you don't want to clean the baby's head and face with that water. It's also good to have on hand a gentle shampoo and wash. But I recommend staying away from soap for the first couple of weeks because of baby's sensitive skin, and it makes the babies particularly slippery. If you have access to your water heater, it's a good idea before baby arrives to lower the thermostat to below 120 degrees Fahrenheit to prevent scalding. Before filling the tub with water, make sure to rinse it out first. And when you fill the tub with water, you only need a couple of inches on the bottom. To test the temperature, use a very simple trick. We call it the elbow trick. Just dip your elbow in the water, and if it feels comfortable to your elbow, it'll probably be comfortable for the baby. As you bathe the baby more, you'll learn that he has preferences like adults do. Some like it warmer, some like it cooler. You'll learn that about your baby as you bathe him more and more. It's nice to have a few extra washcloths around because you can use them to skid-proof the bottom of the tub. So you just place the washcloth at the bottom before putting the baby in the tub. And if you happen to have this model, you can roll up a bunch of washcloths and place them right here to prevent the baby from slipping into the tub too much. So when you're preparing the baby for the bath, just strip the baby down to her diaper and wrap her in one of these hoodie towels. And we're going to wash her face even before we put her in the water. So take your face-only washcloth, which you should keep white, just to remind you that it's for the face only, and dip it in the water, the face-only water, and squeeze it out so that there's not too much so it doesn't drip all over her face. And just quickly just wipe down her face. You could start at the forehead. Right? And behind the ears, which can become a bit of a cheese factory because that's where unswallowed milk tends to collect. So gently behind the ears, and we're going to take advantage of her looking up at Mama to try and get some of those juicy, juicy, beautiful neck rolls. And you'll never be able to get all the way into the neck roll. Don't worry about it because they're so deep in there. And now we're ready to put Willa in the tub. Okay. So we just take off her diaper. I'll take that. Okay, and her head goes here, and very nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. Great, and you're going to want to keep one hand on her to help stabilize her. Okay. And now you can just quickly work from head to toe and just get all the hot spots. So the armpits are a hot spot. All the little fingers, and it really does not have to be fast at all. It doesn't have to take more than a couple of minutes. And then just slowly move down her body, and you can just wash the creases in the groin and the legs, just keeping in mind that you're washing that area many times a day with every diaper change. Great. Working slowly down her legs, getting in between the toes, all the little toe jam. You're doing great.
Thanks.
And she's doing great.
She's not the biggest fan. Yes.
She'll learn to love it. It's not uncommon for newborns to not enjoy the first bath, but trust me, most babies learn to love it. And now basically we're done. So you can just take her out. I'll take her out for you. And put her and wrap her and hold her on your shoulder.
It's so sad.
And because Willa didn't seem to love the bath very much, all you have to do is just quickly take her out, diaper her, and just nurse her or feed her even before you dress her. That will warm her up, that will calm her down, and it'll also calm mom down as well.